watching that just made you nervous or anxious, watch it again, but without sound. Notice the difference? When Space Invaders was being developed, programmers measured the heart rates of people with the music playing versus without the music. When the music was playing, people would panic more than when it wasn't. This is just one example of how video game music can shape the gaming experience. This is why video game music is so powerful. Video games are one of the few interactive media. In television, films, or books, your actions don't affect the characters inside. But in video games, they can. The push of a button, you can make Mario jump, Sonic spin. Now that we've established that you as a player can interact with a game, how does the game interact with you, player? Well, the first and most obvious way is visually. You can view what's going on the screen. The game will give you hints as to what to do. The second and less obvious way is through the music and sound. Sound cues. This can range from tune symbolizing finding a hidden secret in Zelda to that god-awful beeping when you're low on health in Metroid. And, a lot of other NES games. Those were examples of sound effects. Now what about video game music proper? Well, let me play you a few sound bites. See if you recognize what games they're from. If you guess Mario, Zelda, and Pokemon, without seeing the game, then the music has stuck with you. Music is a huge part of the gaming experience. These songs can be considered leitmotifs, or music that can be connected to a thing or an idea. That's why when you hear Megalovania, you automatically think of Undertale. These songs have become synonymous with the characters and games they are in. Music tries to make us feel. As hard as that might be to admit for some of us, a game's soundtrack can make us excited. Tense. Or it can even make us cry. Now, not every song has to make you feel something. Sometimes it's just there to fill in the monotony of walking from one place to the other. On the other side of the spectrum, there could be just pure ambience. Or no music at all. Games do this to emphasize that there's nothing really happening within the game. That is, till there is something happening. Then when something does happen, like the Guardian attack that we just saw, or when you run into monsters, or going into a town, the music picks up to reflect that something in your environment has changed. Unlike previous Zeldas, Breath of the Wild uses music in a way that sounds almost natural. Many didn't like the music direction that Breath of the Wild took at first. It wasn't in your face and exciting like most Zeldas at this point in time. In the end, video game music is there to complete your adventure. With the amount of time someone puts into a game, they build a connection with the characters and world around them. Without music, the adventure would just feel empty. Now, I can't do every game justice to their soundtrack, but I wanted to show at least some examples of what video games can make you feel. Obviously, in order to get that full effect, you have to play the game and spend the time getting to know the characters in the game that the music is trying to describe. I hope that you guys all enjoyed this. I know I did. And thank you for watching. Oh, look at the little puppy. Oh, he's so cute.